Good day, everyone. My name is Christina Banda. Here is what I want to invent the Sarayo Life jumpsuit. So let's take a look at the contents of this project. The first one is conceptual framework, product design or materials, and the fourth one is the final product. So here's the introduction for this project. So we have here the background of the study. Climate change and accompanying natural disaster have created a large migrant population called climate refugees or environmental migrants. These people can be been forced out their homes by an abrupt natural disaster like a tsunami or slower moving natural disaster like a relentless storm. We all know that some people are experiencing this kind of natural disaster. We don't have any material. Sometimes people have a difficulty to face what is the natural disaster or what is the disaster is happening in to us people. So I have an idea that if we invented this suit, maybe we can do this as our um, basic safe for our safety. I mean, so for our conceptual framework, natural phenomena is uncontrollable, but we can reduce or minimize the damage caused by means of precautionary measures like using protective gears, like what I wanted to invent, because it may help the people to protect or to avoid injuries, like in such as typhoons, earthquakes, and flash floods, because it can cause a tremendous amount of casualties. The disaster management is significant as it can mitigate the effects, such as efforts aimed to reduce or avoid the potential losses from hazards, assure prompts, and appropriate assistance to the victim of the disaster, and achieve a rapid and effective recovery if we invented this type of invention. So, for the product design and materials used, so the materials used or elbow pad protector, knee pad protector, foldable passenger life jacket, suits, tactical headlamp or flashlight, reflective coating tape, safety helmets with thermal lining. So let's take a look for the final product or the drawing or the illustration that I made. So we can see here that this vest, wait, the vest or the life vest is somehow attached to the suit and the elbow and the nipple either and the jumpsuit or must be a PPE suit, I think. And you can see there we took a look, we gonna look back. Here is the reflective clothing tape. So the reflective tape is here in the side of the suit, so if the lights or the flashlight or someone is wants to find some people, the light will be reflected so they can find you as soon as possible. So as you can see here, here's the helmet and the term with the thermal lining or the mask so it can protect you. So let's take a look of what is the purpose of this. So, in the demonstration of the parts of Saraya Life jumpsuit, which is divided into three groups, namely head protective equipment gear, body gears, and lower body gears. Safety helmet with thermal lining or with the mask. Helmet or protective cap is used to make a head protection from hazards such as falling objects, debris, or any chemical splits that might hit your head. So, the thermal lining can be used because it is a wind resistant protective fabric paneling over face shields against windspite. And you can easily breathe because it's a lined mesh panel over the mouth for optimal airflow. So, attachable flashlights or tactical headlamp. Flashlight is used to mainly provide light in the darkness, and it is very vital in rescue operation at night because you can act or move at night when you don't have a light ahead of you. And in times of climate calamities rather, the power of companies cut the supply or electricity to prevent any mishaps like getting electrified. So, next is the body protective gears includes life vest and elbow pad, both built in jumpsuit. Life vest built-in jumpsuit or a foldable jumpsuit. I mean, foldable life vest. Life vest is used mainly as floating device and is essential rather in times of disaster such as flash floods. It helps us to stay afloat and prevent from drowning either consciously or unconsciously. Next is elbow pad built-in jumpsuit with lock to stay firmly in position. Elbow pad is used to protect the arms, especially the elbow from any sharp or uneven surfaces, and also for preventing any injuries during a fall. Next is the lower body gear. Include knee pad that is built in. Knee pad built-in jumpsuit. Detachable by two zippers, placed at the top and the bottom of the knee pad and with lock to stay firmly in position. Knee pad is used to protect the meniscus and the patella or knee cap from any occurrence. Knee pad can also guard the knee against scraps and any or also safeguard against any impact. So for our trivia, the Sarayo Life Jutsu, Sarayo means it is a waray word that means isahan or all in ones. So the next is here in the Philippines alone, there was 25 typhoons that have been recorded. The first one is Tropical Depression Ambo that hit on May 2020, form of Mindanao. So next is PPE is equipment worn by a worker to minimize exposure to a specific hazard. Example of PPE includes respirators, gloves, aprons, fall protection, and full body suits, as well as a head and eye and foot protection. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something from my invention, and I hope in the future you can help me to make this happen. And I know that we do have a natural disaster, and I hope that this invention will be invented as soon as possible to us people who needs this. Thank you.